In the first half of Seishan, execute techniques rhythmically without stopping movements by using body strength equally. In the last half, movements are applied techniques of the first half, and stances are distinctive.
세상! 세상!
Hold side firmly. Elbows should not be apart from the body or up and down. Also hold side of hikte firmly. When you move, turn your front toe inward like this. When you settle the stance at a certain width, you should not move the heel of the back foot. Don't bend the wrist when you execute hiji-age. Don't bend the wrist by turning the elbow to execute hitosashi yubi ippon ken. And accurately, like this. Slightly pushing the elbow forward, transfer the force to the wrist and lower it. Don't move the wrist after stopping the elbow. Use knees flexibly and move the weight accurately. Execute chudan and gedan uke at the same time. Hold the arms firmly in order not to put the elbow at gedan out of taisoku. While doing osai komi by Shito, turn the Shito outward. Don't raise the heel of the foot and don't move toward taisoku inadvertently. Execute Jodan Harai Uke firmly. Stand in the Tate Seishan Dachi accurately. Don't turn backward through inertia after you execute Sukui Uchi. Loosen the hand after striking upward. Strike downward by Ura Uchi by stepping forward. When you move the body, don't bend the back or move it up and down. Do Keri no Hiki Ashi sufficiently and finish Gedanzuki. Execute Mikazuki Geri by twisting movements of the waist. Stand in Tate Seishan Dachi to execute Gyakuzuki, but don't raise the waist to a high position at this moment. Do Shote Uke swiftly. Put the strength in the left knee and stand with the toe turned inward and the heel turned outward. Remember the stances applied in Seishan. Bow. Make Musubidachi. Open both feet to make Hachijidachi and make both fists soft. Make left Seishan Dachi and use your strength to start the movement. Do left Chudan Harai Uke. Strike at lower right Chudan. Make Seishan Dachi and do the movement by turning the right forearm. Do right Chudan Harai Uke. Strike at lower left Chudan. Make Seishan Dachi and do left Chudan Harai Uke. Strike at lower right Chudan. Make Hitosashi Yubi Ippon Ken and move the hands to the front of the chest. Raise both elbows. Execute Chudanzuki by maintaining Hitosashi Yubi Ippon Ken. Make Shito with both hands and execute Jodan Harai Uke from the front simultaneously. Execute Gedan Shutobarai with both forearms pushing downward from the elbows. Cross the legs by placing the right leg in front of the left leg. Cross both Shuto in front of the chest. Stand in Seishan Dachi and execute Shuto Gedan Barai and Shuto Chudan Harai Uke. Pulling the right arm backward, turn the hand, bending the wrist backward. Pull the right hand downward. Stand in Seishan Dachi and do Shuto Gedan Barai and do Chudan Harai Uke. Pull the left hand downward by turning it. Make Seishan Dachi and do left Shuto Gedan Barai and do right Chudan Harai Uke. Pull the hand downward by turning it. Stand in Tate Seishan Dachi and do Jodan Harai Uke. Strike continuously. Stand in Tate Seishan Dachi and do Jodan Harai Uke. Strike continuously. Stand in Tate Seishan Dachi and do Jodan Harai Uke. Strike continuously. Do Mae Geri and do Sukui Uchi to hit the opponent's nose by Uraken simultaneously. Stand in Shikodachi and strike downward by Uraken. Stand on both legs crossed. Keep both fists in the same position. Move the body with the movement of the left arm that is grabbed and pulled by the opponent. Execute Yokogeri and pull the left fist firmly at the same time. Execute Junzuki no Tsukomi at Gedan. Stand in Tate Seishan Dachi and do Chudan Gyakuzuki. Execute Jodan Ageuke. Do Mae Geri with the right foot and do Sukui Uchi by right Uraken to hit the opponent's nose. Keep a hand over the head. Stand in Shikodachi and strike downward by Uraken. Stand with both legs crossed. Execute Yokogeri and pull the right fist strongly at the same time. Do Junzuki no Tsukomi at Gedan. Stand in Tate Seishan Dachi and do Gyakuzuki. Execute Jodan Ageuke. Make the stance of Mae Geri and do Sukui Uchi at Jodan by left Uraken. Hold a hand over the head. Make Shikodachi and strike downward by Uraken. Open the left hand and execute right Mikazuki Geri. Stand in Tate Seishan Dachi and execute Gyakuzuki. Turn the toe inward and pull it backward. Bend wrists backward, and by pulling them, execute Morote Gedan Uke. Stand in Hachijidachi and make the stance of Yoi no Kamae again. Pull the left and right foot successively and make Musubidachi. Bow.
Seishan! Seishan! Seishan!